Welcome back guys, Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Suncraft. Another sun-filled day begins in this cozy pixel art adventure. Gather resources, craft items, and upgrade tools to expand the land. Can you rebuild the grand lighthouse and bring the village back to its golden days? This is from Spicy Tuna Games. They were kind enough to provide me with a key to access this. This game isn't coming out until July 26th, the earliest. It just has July 26th on the Steam page. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. There is a demo that you can download and try this out as well and kind of see if it's for you. Yeah, it kind of gives me that Stardew Valley vibe with the pixels and the very cutesy kind of art style and things like that. But yeah, we're going to check it out and see how it plays and see what it's like and see how cozy it is. So a bit more of a relaxed one today. Sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Suncraft. I do apologize in advance if there's any like background fan noise or anything. It is scorching in the UK. It is sunny in the UK at the moment, and it is very hot. So yeah, I got a fan on to help with the heat. Eric, whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that. Wait, you are not from around here, are you? Well, welcome to my workshop. The issue is this roof has been broken for some time now, and the wind blows my blueprints all over the place. You look capable. Want to help? Let's make sure you know the basics first. Go ahead, move around, get a feel for the lay of the land. Okay, so we can use WASD to move. Good control. Moving around won't fix this roof. We need lumber. See that stump? Smack it until it yields. Right, so rather than us having like a character that we move around, we're almost like in a god game sort of thing. You are just controlling the oversight of it. Good, but we can't just glue raw wood to the roof. We need to mill it down. Don't worry, I know just the machine. Plans are right here. Place a furnace blueprint somewhere flat. So you can press B to open the furnace menu. Pop that there. Plans are just paper until you build them. Go pick up the wood you chopped. Okay. Decent tutorial so far. Don't get a splinter. Meryl hates digging those out. Now drop the wood onto the blueprint to build it. And then right click. Okay. There. Fits perfectly. Satisfying snap, isn't it? Finish the job by placing the rest of the wood in. Okay, so we can collect that one. We can hold two at one time at the moment. There we go. Look at that. Solid structure. Marvelous. Let's put it to work. Click the furnace and select the plank recipe and feed it raw wood. Bring me 3 planks when they're ready. Okay, so presumably there's going to be some like simulation / automation part of this where you're then going to be able to have the tree stump chopped automatically for you over time. Enough for a few planks. We've got 1 plank there. Oh, drat. The flame died. Typical. My grandfather said the ambient heat used to keep these running forever must have been nice. Anyway, we have to do it the hard way now. Let's go to the lava fields just west of here. Every now and then, a magma shard comes flying over from the lava. Grab one. That will reignite the furnace, at least temporarily. Okay, let me put my planks down. Grab some of the magma shards. We can plug that in, we get that power there. Okay. Bring the planks when they're ready. Are there any more magma shards? There we go. There we go. So that's just like a self-generating thing there. Pop that there. There we go. So I don't think any of this is going to be super harsh or horrendous because it is meant to be like cozy at its core, right? Finally, a roof that works. My blueprints are safe. With your help, we might actually wake this sleepy village up. Speaking of waking up, go find Kale in the lava fields. He can tell you more about the magma. One last thing. Watching you run back and forth is making me tired. Take these gloves. Now you can carry 5 items at once. Okay. Carry gloves acquired. Carry capacity +3. Okay. Explore the world for quests. So we can actually... Oh, Did we just punch a crab and got some wood for it? So can't interact with these are like farming, like a tree and grapevines, but we can't do anything with that. This person will give us a quest. We got some other stuff up here as well. Some more of these magma shards. So can we change the recipe and make... Oh yeah, so we can just make planks out of that at the moment, yeah. I don't know if we need to grind this, but I'm just gonna put that there for now. There's a well. Well. And there's a bit to the north up here as well. This looks like a big old fortress of sorts. And we've got like a little bit of swamp. Dirt pile. That actually gives us dirt. I'm gonna bring some of that with me. Oh, we've got like... Is this like a mine? Yeah. A snowy tundra area. Okay. I'm gonna put some soil there as well. Right, let's chat to this dude. Kale, careful. The Earth's crust here is thinner than paper. One heavy step and you'll be swimming in magma. Best way to know where it's safe is to watch my cat Soot. He has better instincts than any gauge I own. I heard you helped Eric fix his roof, right? I actually have a little construction project I've been planning. What's the plan? Let's keep it a secret for now. I'll just say it's going to make Soot very happy. Bring me 5 planks and 5 soil, and please be careful around the lava. Well, the good news is that we already found the soil. And we already have the planks. There we go. Huh, you actually made it back. And you still have your eyebrows. Perfect. Time to reveal my little project. I made a little bed. There we go. Look at that. He's settling right in. Thanks for the help. Stick around. Things are about to get interesting out here. Cool. So we got some more magma shards. New adventures await discovery. So again, we can talk to him again. You know, something about the lava flow seems hesitant lately. More sluggish than usual. What do you say we try getting things flowing normally again? We can craft an amulet to amplify the flow. Problem is, I'm pretty sure any planks we use for the frame will burn right away. I have an idea. We can ask Penny what material can resist the heat. She knows the materials better than anyone. Except maybe her brother. We'll find her. She usually hangs around the southern bridge that connects the islands. Okay. There she is. Oh. Hi. You must be the new face Eric mentioned. Wait. Is that sulfur? You visited the western lava fields. That means you met Kale. He wants to know about the heat-resistant materials. Classic. I say the easiest option is probably graphite. Bring him some graphite and magma shards and check if they're compatible. If not, I wasn't the one who told you this. Giggles. I ain't giggling. No, sir. Alright, let me... I feel like we should just get some more of that anyway. Wait, where was the dirt again? Mysterious statue wants 555 wood. I ain't clicking that myself. Not right now. Okay, grab some dirt, because we're going to need the dirt for in here as well. We want to change to graphite, don't we? Thankfully, we can keep going too high. I'm going to just lower the music a little bit more. Presumably you're going to have upgrades where you'll be able to, like, you don't have to click as much. Almost feels a little bit like an idle at times, but at the same time it's not. But you like one of those like clickers. I don't think that is the aim of what it's trying to go for here. I think we... Let's put those in there for him. And, oh, we're going to need some magma shards, actually. For our little thing itself. What does Eric want? I'm keeping an eye on your work. You're making good progress, but raw effort only gets you so far. Come look at this. This isn't just a rock. It's the Suncraft crystal. It holds generations of tricks and knowledge, but has been silent ever since the Great Shattering. A century ago, our land just suddenly changed. My grandfather said nobody back then really understood what happened. Anyway, that's ancient history. Try kicking it once, didn't work. You gather some materials for an experiment. I think we might be able to activate it. Bring me soil, planks, and graphite, and explain everything later. And one piece of advice while you gather: don't just stand around waiting for bars to smelt. Inefficient. Build a second furnace when you can. Keep the production line moving. I guess so. I think we'll give him his magma. Get back. What did she say? Graphite? That's an interesting choice, but she knows her materials. Let's try it. Stand back and cover your eyes. This might get bright. Magma amulet acquired. So magma shard spawn capacity +3. Okay, so now we'll get 5 of them. There we go. Expect more magma shards to appear naturally now. Okay. Yeah. So we can have up to 5 now, or it won't bring any more out. There we go. And we have our build queue. We only have the one thing that we can build at the moment. Another furnace there. Right, we're gonna need a few things here. So we can pick all these up. And now we've got a second furnace. And we can have that as graphite as well. And we can also power that one. Actually quite nice, actually. We can dump these in there. And I keep going far too high. It's more, yeah, it's actually lower than where we are. Alright, let me pop those in there. And we can chuck that in there. And we can give that to Eric. And another 5 of each. Oh, quick. There we go. She's all good as well. So we'll give these 5 to Eric. That's this 10. That's the 5 graphite there as well. I'm excited to see how they do go about the automation of this as well. Yes, that's going to make some more planks. There we go. We have everything we need. No promise to explain, but we can't waste time. I highly suggest you stand back. I don't know if this will just fizzle or pop. Okay, so we can select that now. Look at that. Glowing like a magma shard. After all these years, it's finally activated. From now on, every breath you take, every move you make, the crystal will be watching you. Sounds familiar. Gather, forage, and craft, and you'll level up. Each level earns you a skill point. Go on, inspect the crystal. Let's see what it can teach us. Okay, so this is going to be our progression. And, oh, yeah, okay. We'll start level 1, 0% now. But we have 2 skill points. Quick speed multiplier, crafting speed, Magma shards, carry capacity. First, we need to do damage multiplier. I want the carry capacity higher as well. Okay. You can see I like this. It kind of opens up the crafting as you go. Yeah, you can like click it and drag to move around. We've got our journal over here, which just hides the top left. You've got your equipment, where you can see we do have our accessories. We have our carry gloves. We have our magma amulet. You can have blessings. And then you got over here your hand capacity, click power, auto click speed. So you will be able to auto click, it seems. Crafting speed, magma. Okay, so there's a lot of cool stuff there. Put your skill tree now on T. And the build on B. Looks like there's a few, six different things we can build at the moment. Have a look what that was all about. Right, so I think at the moment it's more a thing of, oh, we can just carry 10, but we are leveling up every time. Every time we're picking something up there. We kind of want to farm this a little bit so we can get a level up, because there was a thing that let us mine something quicker. I want this just making graphite, really. There we go. That's all good. That in there. Let's just grab these. I like that you can do it from the menu, or you can just go and click on the thing itself as well. So we've got one skill point there. I think it's got to be quick speed, hasn't it? So that is quicker. Does it feel quicker? I don't know if it feels quicker. I feel like I'm clicking the same amount that I was before. You can pet the cat, so that's good. That's always handy. A little storage bin of sorts. Seems like we can grab water from there at some point. Kale doesn't want anything, so I'm guessing... Yeah, there we go. Penny's gonna want something. Hey, you're back. I saw the magma fields light up from here. Kale got that amulet working. That means maybe you can help me with the big problem. Look at this bridge. It collapsed just this morning. My dad Hank is on the other side of the market. I know Eric keeps the original blueprints for the village infrastructure. Go ask him for the plans. We'll know what materials we need to fix this mess. And then we can go ask Eric. Bridge is down. I told Hank that center strut was looking tired last season. Did he listen? No. Here are the blueprints. You'll need soil for the foundations and planks for the decking. And the most important part, magma shards. Diffuse the supports to the seafloor. Bring everything down to the bridge where Penny is waiting. Okay, so we need 10 magma shards. So we'll drop off these 5 now. Just drop them on her. And we get some more of the... I don't feel like the click speed thing is quicker. Let me have a look. Is that equipment? Oh, it's the auto click speed. What is the auto click? Something like space or something, maybe? No. Wait, I wonder, can I just left click and hold? Oh, okay. Okay, so you can left click and hold as well. So that's the auto click. Obviously, when it comes to what was it? Equipment. That's my click power. Now I can click faster than 3.5 per second. I think. Actually, I don't know if it matters. Does it matter? It doesn't matter how much I click, does it? I think. But anyway, that's the soil. Put those on there. Need a lot of these. Keeping that going nice and healthy, and then this one we can get another stack of 10. Seems all right quite at the moment. I quite like this. I don't really play that many played like idle quickers and stuff before, but it's not like my main cup of tea, if that makes sense. Okay. Need to check my level ups as well. So let's give all of that, and then we can pick those up. That's 10. That's halfway there on those. We need some more magma shards. The energy, and then let's do tea. Unlock storage chests. Also increase your carry capacity. Double crafting chance. Magma shard efficiency is more. I'm curious. We got two. We can go two different ways. Damage multiplier. I think that'll just mean that we can mine quicker. You then start to need two. Okay, 2 skill points. That's fine. And I think let's do storage chests and carry capacity. That's 30 plus 3 plus 7, so you get an extra pocket. Okay. So this should be quicker now. I'm just gonna use the click and hold option. Maybe this is always just a clicking thing, but not quite an idle. I don't know. There's something going to be said about just these kind of clickers, though. Strangely addictive. I'm curious about the other places that we can see as well. Let's unlock this new area. And Backo's just watching you carry all that here. Good work. All right, let's follow the plans carefully. What do you think? Fingers. Fingers with a TH. Fingers. There we go. It's holding perfectly. I can finally cross it. Thank you. You should cross it too. Go see my dad Hank at the docks. He'll want to thank you personally. And we got a skill point as well. And whatever that is. We've unlocked a new area. Progress. There we go. We've got an iron vein now. Okay, so this now unlocked the next bit. This is the bit with the mines. This is the docks as well. Okay, we've got a couple new people to talk to. I'm gonna grab some magma shards quick and just power these up. We can build a chest where we can just put chests in there. And then, not sure how this works. Let me pull these up. Okay, is it? Okay, so it's a chest per item. Right, so you can store. Okay. We could build like a wood chest and then store wood in there as well. Okay. Let's use tea. I'm not sure what quick speed multiplier. And then maybe double crafting chance. Just keep going. Keeps adding more, so you can then get more crafting speeds as well. Right. Let's see what Hank wants. A fresh face. Come closer, don't be shy. I like how you zoom in. I'm Hank, been around longer than most of these buildings. I manage the village supplies, make sure nothing goes missing. Penny told me about the bridge, said you fixed it by yourself. Ah, haven't seen craftsmanship like that since my hair was blonde. I want you to have something. I used to swing this myself before my back started creaking like an old door. It's a sturdy pickaxe, better than that scrap you're holding now. Cool. So we've now got better equipment. Treat it with respect. That iron is old, forged before the shattering. Back then the village had a structure up north, the Sun Spire. It harnessed the sun's energy, fueled the land, but 100 years ago, it just shattered. One day golden light, the next, silence. Nobody knows why. Some say a storm, others say a tsunami. Either way, we've been picking up the pieces ever since. Enough history, inventory won't count itself. So curious why, like, other than obviously it being like an idle, like, why are we here? What's happened? Like, where have we come from all of a sudden? But, it should mean we can now get... So these give us like 5% at a time, whereas these are like 1% at a time. Okay. I guess it's actually at a point now where I think it's almost quicker for me to click and hold it than it is for me to click it loads. All this stuff here. Trying to see if there's anything interactable. Let's talk to this person. Meryl. Careful, don't touch the manuscripts. A torn page is a memory lost forever. Pleasure to meet you, I'm Meryl. Eric builds walls. Hank counts crates, but stone crumbles and wood rots. Only knowledge endures. That is what I preserve. And one cannot live on parchment alone. Also, my sister tells me, endlessly. You haven't met Sherry? She's likely in the forest harassing mushrooms. Go find her. She gets loud when she's hungry. Okay. Kind of got a nice little progression going here. Quite nice and very, very cutesy and, you know, what you'd expect for this kind of game, I guess. Do we have... Oh, we do have iron bars now. So maybe we need to build another furnace. It's got no power as well. And that one can make iron, and that one can make steel. We use iron and graphite. Alright, that's fine. You can see now there's a clear like tree. And the only thing I can see at the moment is that obviously it's very should we say singular, like you're very much in control of doing it all yourself, better and worse. Yeah, I do need to remember just to click and hold. Oh, you can just left click and hold and then move your mouse around and pick things up as well. Okay, so you can literally just sit here and then without lifting my mouse button, I can just pick all this up and then right click to drop it all in there. Pretty cool. We got our first iron bar as well. We do have another skill point. Crafting speed might be worth doing. Or carry capacity. Let's do carry capacity because I'm a goblin. You can sprint with shift. Tree stump auto click. There we go. So timber rush, that just lets you just make that automatically then. Okay. Mysterious statue wants iron ore there as well. Okay. That's where you'd... 666 of that. 555 of the wood. Is there a dirt one? Not sure yet. What we can do is we can get that started on that. Left click and hold. Make sure these are powered. Right. What does mate you want, Eric? I've been thinking about our soil. We must be throwing away valuable minerals just because we can't sift them. It bothers me. Inefficient. So I drafted a new blueprint, the analyzer. It vibrates the sample, separates the grain from the, well, the good stuff. I want to make a prototype. It needs to be heavy or it will shake itself apart. Bring me iron bars and planks for the frame and soil to calibrate the sensors. Okay. So he's now given us exactly what he wants. So we can pick up the 10. And we can sit here and get our little dirt pile. And we can give him... Leave those there for now. Now level 7. I want to unlock that timber rush. And what we do with this... I like how it interacts, like it pushes itself out a little bit. We build this? Or... Oh, it is. Oh, it is doing it, but it's doing it very slowly. Okay. Right, okay. So that's the... that's really slow. I get that though, because it is just like, it is just generating some passive wood for you. Right. Probably need to do the upgrade to get more magma as well. Now we've got more machines. This is still a little bit slower because obviously it takes more damage per hit, I'm guessing, but it gives you 3% per ore. Alright. Yeah, we need more of the iron bars. That's fine. I think if we build... some stuff in there then, haven't we? So yeah, it creates some... It's not anything like life-changing, but it does create some stuff there for you quickly enough. Okay. It's kind of, the analyzer might be a useful thing here. Perfect for baseline tests. Let me tinker for a moment. A new blueprint was added to your building collection. Okay. Here's the blueprint. Don't just hoard your soil. Analyze it. You'll be surprised what we've been working on this whole time. And we've got 2 skill points as well as a reward. Which I think... tree stump passively drops 5 more wood. So you can actually upgrade the tree stump. That's good. And the tree stump auto click speed is plus 50%. This is going to pay dividends now, I think. And then we'll get the earth pull available in the full game. So we're almost coming to the end of... I have like a full code, I believe. But obviously it's like a... It's probably on par with what you can get in the demo at the moment. So obviously they're still developing the game at the moment. So we do need to do this, the magma thing though. We are starting to get limited. Especially if we need more... what's it called? More things. There's a little arrow here. Hank wants to talk to us, as does Cherry in a sec. Let me just build the analyzer. That needs to be nearby. We can just put that near the dirt pile, I'm guessing. Plank, graphite, iron bar. Okay, 8 planks, 4 graphite. So we are going to need to put these in there. We can do the 8 planks immediately. That's not a problem. I guess that's the downside, isn't it? Is that you don't earn XP for the auto-clicking, I don't think. Although, we are earning XP for crafting. So, that's still fine. Let's level up a bit. There we go. Let's do that one to get a bit of dirt as well. And I guess eventually you'll be able to do the iron mine and anything else as well. What does Hank want? Look at this. Disgraceful. Dust on the counters, cracked jars, the refraction index on this glass is terrible. Can't sell a diamond if it looks like a potato through a display case. Back in the golden age, I once sold a stack of empty crates just because I stacked them so perfectly. Presentation is leverage. Go find my daughter Penny. Here's the checklist for the missing items on display. I like this as well. You've got a little plus and minus to kind of expand or minimize the quest that you want to focus on. Penny has disappeared somewhere. Penny's over there. Let's go see her sister first. The other person's sister, Cherry. Bland, mushy, boring. Ugh. Oh, hi, Meryl sent you. Let me guess, she gave you the books are better than bread speech. Well, books don't fill your belly. Look at this soil. It's dry as a bone. Nothing's growing here. Must be the heat. Without proper warmth, the plants can't thrive. Bet there's a blockage down in the lava fields. Please go check the flow. There's a rock stuck somewhere. Smash it. Can we do that? Oh. Oh, so we got a little bit of combat now. Okay, so you can actually work towards that. One sec. Let's see what Penny wants, just in case there's anything she's curious for. Oh, hey. Nice to see you again. You found my secret spot for watching the waves roll by. I could sit here for hours just letting my mind relax. What brings you all the way out here? Dad sent you? Let me guess, he's in inspection mode again. He thinks if we scrub the floors hard enough, the ships will just magically appear out of the fog. Maybe he's right. Anyway, we need to stock the display cases. The old glass is yellowed and scratched. We need fresh glass. You can make it by smelting sand in a furnace. Bring Dad 5 glass. Oh, and bring him 3 quartz too. That says it's for structural integrity. But I think it just looks pretty on the shelves. Okay, so is this... I thought this was going to be where we get our sand from by clicking it, but... Oh, we get sand from attacking crabs. I don't think we've unlocked sand as an ability yet. Probably got to analyze that first. What did we need for this? Graphite. Oh, it's just graphite in general, not steel. Steel bars, isn't it? Graphite's this one up here. So we need a lot of wood, which it is doing its thing. Put that wood in there. Okay. I do quite like this from a progression point of view. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Pop that in there, so that's making all of that. We are going to need some more soil. Obviously, that's doing a little bit of it itself as well. It's got like a nice progression feel to it. That's fine. We do have some graphite that we can chuck in there actually. Put that back in there. And so we just need 1 iron bar, which needs power. That continue. Let's minimize that. Let's sit on this a little bit. Something we can do while we wait for some of the magma shards to spawn in. It's all quite like some nice ideas, quite novel at times, but I guess that's why they've done it in this way. As like a top-down mode. It's like just imagine you walking around kind of thing, rather than you actually having a natural character and moving around. It's some interesting way of doing it. It does make it quicker because you can just zoom around quickly and go to the place you need to go to. Okay. Right, so you fill this with soil. And this gives you all the other extras. This is how you get your sand, your quartz, and your jade. Oh, it's quick with it as well. Where does it go? Oh, there we go. So it takes a while. Oh, it's only a chance as well. So there's still like a 78% chance that there's nothing in there. So this is really a bit of a sink. You're going to be putting stuff in here, hoping you get some stuff on an RNG point of view. Curious. Alright, I think what we need to do is increase the magma shard spawn. Shame that one doesn't have an upgrade, but I'm guessing it's going to be up here. So we get the efficiency of the shards as well. That would be a good one. Let's clean this up a little bit. Should probably build... You can't like... No shift click, it's... You gotta go back and do it each time. Okay. Okay. Sand. Iron. Steel. Come over here. You can actually pick up... You can actually pick up multiple stuff. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Still need to finish off cooking that thing, don't I? Attention span. Alright, that's a lot better though. It's almost gone. There we go. Does that give us even more now, hopefully? Blessing of Fire. So magma shard efficiency is plus 20 and you get plus 2. So now we get 10 magma shards at a time and they last a bit longer. That's really good. All these things that we can just pop in there. Make some planks. Some of that we can just chuck in there as well. Might as well just chuck all... Keep one in there so we mark that. Chuck all that in there. You're just gambling at that point. Gambling with soil. Alright, let's grab these and spread that out a little bit. Put those away. Try to think any other recipes we can do. We can make glass. We can make our silicon. And we can make our silicon ingots from our silicon chunks. So, I think if we... This is my common thing that I'm always messing up, is I'm not giving myself enough room for things, but grab some of this. There we go. Put that in there. Now, this one can be glass. This one can be silicon chunks. That's now a gem box for that. We do have 10 power, so... Seems to last a bit longer now, which is good. Yeah. Our planks for building. Guess we're going to want to have some more chests. You get a good idea of what's going on here. Pretty good. That's making the glass. Put one piece of glass in there. And that's all on the quartz side of things, which we've got more quartz. We can chuck those in there. sand in there. We need to like sit and grab a chunk of this really. It doesn't take too long. You get a decent chunk of it. I'm imagining there's probably upgrades you can get that like increase the efficiency as well. Oh, if you press space, you drop stuff, don't you? Yeah. Silicon chunks. That's good. Those there. Pop those in there as well. We've got the 5 glass, which we can... do. We need 3 quartz. So we need to inform Cherry. Where is Cherry gone? Where's she gone? Oh, there she is. See, the blockage is gone, really? That's incredible. The heat is flowing. Plants should start growing again. In fact, I think I can already see some sprouts coming up. Free to pick them. Fresh plants are the tastiest. Thanks again for your help. We get another skill point, and we got to level up, which is nice. So, do we do chest capacity, or... hit damage multiplier. It does keep going to some degree. Could spend to get the soil pile so it's the same as our wood pile. But instant craft chance, crafting speed in general. Not too bothered about the speed because we can't collect it that fast anyway. Chest capacity could be interesting. I think we go for the slow burn. And then, yeah, okay, this adds up a whole new tree of efficiency, spawn rate, and capacity itself. Then have them spawn faster or last long, like even longer. I'm not sure if that stacks. Is that 25% up to 30, or is it 25% plus 30? So it's a 55% increase. Not too sure on how it's approaching that. I think maybe we just double that for now. That's fine. And we do have these now. So we can actually... We've now got farming. Interesting. We've got grapevines and... Not sure what we're doing with all this. Presumably there's now baking stuff and all that stuff too. Let's grab our power. Grab one of them. And he still needs 3 quartz. We don't have any. We have 1 quartz. We've got quite a bit of sand. I know there's probably going to be some people that will hate the idea of the RNG of this. I don't think it's necessarily a terrible thing, but I can understand it. Like, you know, if you're super unlucky, you just wait for quartz the whole time. Right. I do want to speak to Kale. That's all good. Like I said, we've got all these carrot roots, which presumably we can now grow stuff. I think that's probably what Kale's going to teach us. Thanks for coming. I want to speak about the Suncraft crystal. It doesn't just contain knowledge like Eric explained. It can also connect minds. There is a bee living in these fields. You probably saw her. She's watched the lava flow since before the shattering. I want to speak to her. But my own senses aren't enough. I need the crystal's power to bridge the gap. Strengthen the bond, reach level 10, and the crystal will let us communicate. Okay, so I've reached level 10, so I can come back. Crystal's powerful enough. Let me reach out. I feel like he's riding my coattails right now. Quiet. Buzz buzz. I can understand her now. She's curious. She has a name, Ember. She says she has watched you struggle with the shards. She wants to help. To her, the shards are light as air. She will carry them for you. So we now have courier. We'll automatically grab them and fuel our buildings. Amazing. That's cool. So you can see the extra bit they have. Like the incrementation. We're gonna go. Ember knows he feels better than anyone. She'll keep your buildings fueled. You can focus on everything else. Nice. Okay. So again, we've got some things there. I guess I could just put some of these here, but she's just gonna keep on top of that. Oh, she's gonna take it back because I beat her to it. There we go. So that's on auto. There's another quartz. There's a jade. Kind of just need to sit here for a bit, don't I? And just slowly, surely, get a whole pile of dirt. You see now dirt doesn't even move the percentage until like, what, every like 8th or 9th one that drops. But I like this so far. I think it's got a nice little charm about it. I don't know how much it's going to be, or, you know, how long it is and all that kind of stuff, but I imagine as we get higher up, it's going to get more grindy, which, you know, is what you part of the course for what you would expect of these sorts of games. That's our quartz that we're looking for. Give that quartz to Hank. You're back. Please place supplies on the display. Be gentle. Here we go. Clean edges, tempered glass, not bad. You can polish the crystals. Someone's been reading my manual. Tidy shop is a profitable shop, even if the only customers right now are the seagulls. Here's your reward, don't spend it all at once. How do they know we needed skill points? This is nice. There we go. Cool. So we get extra passive dirt. And actually, crafting speed I'm not too fussed about, but maybe quick speed multiplier probably is what we're gonna wait for. Again, just... oh, that's the wrong one. Grab more of that, and then yeah, she's keeping everything up to date anyway. So it builds it up to a certain point and then it stops. So we need soil for these ones. Sand for glass. Quartz in there. Some jade, which I don't know if we're going to be able to sell that or something, but yeah, interesting. Sweet. So we don't really need to worry about the magma side of things anymore. New ventures await. So Meryl, I think her name was. It's good to see you again. I can tell your presence here grows more and more significant. Recently, I've been deciphering this journal and covering the land's ancient secrets. We always assumed the sun spire was merely a collector device, gathering sunlight for energy. The deeper I dig, the clearer it becomes. It was much more than that. It had the ability to think, to make decisions much like we do, though in a different manner. Fascinating, isn't it? I'd like to attempt a recreation to touch a fraction of that ancient capability. The journal claims the first step is a material called silicon and rare jade crystals. Unsure where to store such things, perhaps it's worth consulting Eric. He knows the store here better than anyone. Okay. We've already found jade and silicon, but let's talk to Eric anyway. Let's keep her happy. Jade, silicon, not sure what Meryl is plotting, but I suppose I ought to trust her. No jade exists in this land deep in the soil. Use that analyzer you built to find it. Might take a mountain of dirt to find one, so be patient. It's quite rare. Silicon, that's not my area of expertise. I remember Nico talking about that thinking capability of silicon once. Haven't met Nico yet. He's Penny's younger brother. Maybe go ask her, she might know more. Okay, so we can... oh, we're actually full on the wood. Alright. Let me grab... go. Oh, mysterious pot wants... Okay. Carrot beetroot. He wants to know about silicon. That was my brother Nico's favorite subject. He called it the stone that thinks. If I remember correctly his notes, he said go to pure stuff. You have to merge quartz and graphite. Should melt down in silicon chunks. Okay. So, if I just grab... Yeah, I can't seem to plant stuff yet. I imagine that will be the next thing. I guess by just going around... That little pot thing's for. And that is regrowing. Okay. And then pop that in there as well. You can zoom in as well with the mouse wheel if you want to. That's all good. We have all of that. I like that you can carry it all together as well. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We returned in these stones, just what the journal described. Let me try and arrange them in a formation. Maybe the jade center. Marvelous. When the light shines through, you can see glowing veins of information. Certainly intriguing. Let me continue to look at this. We still lack the skill to rebuild the spire today, but perhaps someday. Keep you updated about any developments. In the meantime, please accept this as a token of gratitude. And we got lucky goggles, so that's the analyzer luck plus 20%. So that goes onto our equipment. So that should now mean... Oh yeah, it's not an extra 20%. It's 20% on top of the standard. It's 1.26 and now 26.4. Right, gotcha. I was hoping it would go 22 to 42 and 5 to 25 and 1 to 21. But yeah, I see the approach that they have gone with. That is fine. Grown yet. Okay. And it is all going in there. Taking time. It is working. We're actually like fairly full, to be fair. No, we have graphite bars, don't we? Graphite. Fine. We need to do the upgrade for the chests, I think. We've now gone up to 50 now, which is good. We can go up again, and then magic chests. Auto collect similar items from the ground. That's pretty cool. This just gives you an extra 30% XP gain. That's actually quite powerful to work towards. Probably a 2. Oh no, it's a 1-pointer. Okay, so that's a good one to go for as well. Let me seek out new adventures. And you don't even really need these now. He just sits there waiting. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like the idea of it so far. Fields are green again. Ever since the blockage was cleared, everything's been sprouting like crazy. I've been dying to cook something fresh, a proper harvest stew. Could you bring me some fresh produce straight from the fields? Right, so she now wants some of that. You then collect and grab to her, and then obviously you fill up the 555 wood. That's like a long-term sink to just stick stuff into. Likewise with that. Same with the iron. All that kind of stuff as well. And that's a good place to leave it though. I quite like this. I'd probably pick this up, like, you know, when it's or check it out again when it comes to its full release. You can see we're starting to get to the fringes of the skill tree, where see this gives you more analyzer luck as well. You can see some of these now on the edges. That's like as far as it goes for the demo. But you can kind of get a good idea. Curious what the other little bits and pieces are. I'm guessing we'll be able to maybe grow our own produce of sorts. I'm curious if what the little reward boards give us as well. Cherries harvest. Put anything spare in the in that little bit there. Yeah, it's very addictive, and like I said, it adds some nice quality of life early on. It doesn't let you struggle. That like having the wasp bee thing come and deliver the things for you. It's very, very cozy. There's no combat, so to speak, or anything like that. Just having that as the as its like option of what it's doing there is quite a nice little bit to then unlock. Stuff comes back relatively quickly as well, so you can then obviously have different grow times. Some things, pumpkins, take a little bit longer, it seems. And even though it's 1%, we have had quite a fair few amount of jades, to be honest, so not been terrible on that side of things. Like I said, you probably, while you're like watching something like another ProRogueBear video, you just sit here just having a little bit of a click going on, get a big part of this, and now as obviously as your capacity expands, and pick all that up and then drop that all into your furnace, get those working. I think that's the thing, you're constantly able to be busy, but it's cozy enough that you don't feel stressed by it. It's quite Moorish in a weird way, because you're like, oh, actually it's nice and not too strenuous, but it also doesn't just like let everything be like instantly like gratifying in a way either. Like you do have to work for it. You can see the XP taking longer to get to each time. Now iron is like 1% per one instead, give or take. I think it's like 0.9 0.95 maybe. Doesn't go up every time. Yeah. Again, you got different choices there. I don't think we need to really worry about the magma. Arguably, you didn't even need to worry about shard efficiency, because the wasp thing's more than we need at the moment. Obviously, as you get more machines and things like that, you probably then want to keep an eye on it. Yeah, we're going to go for XP, weren't we? That just means you get extra XP, and you can see carry capacity. And then these ones, it doesn't even give you a little hint. Some of them, it does tell you what they are. Some of them, it's like, this one's obviously going to be the iron. And go from there, but yeah, it does look like there's still a couple of things that you can craft. Obviously, we do have whatever this the silicon ingot is, which needs 2 of those. Use those more quartz and graphite for that. It needs more of that, but like I said, I just want to see if we can give Cherry stuff she wants. I've got a feeling she might give us, because that well is going to be where we get the water from, I think, to then have crops. I think if we do this, she'll probably unlock that. I need 1 carrot. Okay, let's put the rest in this thing. Let's just slowly building towards it. That's all good. We need to keep an eye out for a carrot. A carrot that's growing. Graphite is wood and soil. We haven't made any of those in a while, have we? Actually can't put it down. I've got that like 1 more turn fever, but with this game. What a nice little testament, to be fair. Curious what our next unlock is. Now we can actually put all these bits in here because the chests are big enough. As well. That's the one we need though. We'll give that to her. These are perfect. You can practically smell the sun on them. It's going to be the best stew the village has had in ages. Here, take this. Found it buried near the old garden plot. Aaron once told me about a ring used by the village's first farmer. Maybe it'll help grow things a little faster for you too. Okay, so crops grow 20% more. So we got an upgrade instead. I can't imagine we're not going to have crops and the water well and everything to make our own crops. I almost put money on it. So that's the route they would grow, but everything's now going to grow quicker. And cycle through all that kind of stuff, but that's good. Hank would want to have a chat again. He'll give us another quest. Struck the shells, fix the bridge, everything's fallen into place. But the real treasure's up there in the snowy peaks. Freezing cold, but the minerals are top tier. Problem is the cargo tram. Last winter we had an unusual weather event, the midnight frost. Temperature dropped so low that our cargo tram just shattered. We need to rebuild it. Be willing to help bring the planks, glass, and steel bars for the frame. That's our next thing. That'll then create this. But I guess will then give us something here to access that. But what I think we are going to do is we are going to draw a line there. So, like I said, the demo is on Steam if you want to check it out yourself. And because I think the demo is probably... I've got a full key, I think, but I've got the same like access as a demo, but presumably mine will unlock so close to July when the game comes out. We might be able to jump back into this and pick up where we left off, maybe. See how we get on. A lot of charm with this one. Nice ideas. Only thing I could think of a criticism, and that's me trying really hard here just to have a bit of constructive criticism, is like being able to hold shift and like shift left click, or you know, or control left click. You can't, you got to go to the build menu each time to grab what you need. But then super straightforward to do, and I like the little animation that obviously if there's nothing in the chest yet, then they're open until you grab something and you put it in. So like I said, we can put some of our magma shards in there, for instance. Do that. It's got this very much like let me just do this quick, you know. Got that one more turn energy. Help. Anyway, that's where we're gonna leave it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this game in the comments below. Is it something you check out, or is it not your thing? But yeah, let me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.